Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today is day 6, season 4, so I can go. Starting off down here, we have the Defender parked up. As you can see, it's quite empty for once. Got the pressure washer there. Then here we've got the main man himself, the farmer, in the disco. We have the Ivor Williams cattle trailer on the back. Now, as you can see there, we've got 2 new ewes in the flock. So, not really what he wanted. One's a Scotty and one's a Texel. He wanted 2 Texels, but they don't look very. The Texel doesn't look much like a Texel. Looks like a crossbreed with probably like a Welsh Mountain. But yeah, he tried to get a proper full Texel, but no one was selling one. So yeah, and you can see the rest of the flock sort of moving out of the way of the trailer. But yeah, so we got 22 sheep now, 21 ewes and 1 ram that will be at this farm, and obviously we've got a couple at the other farms, so they'll be joining the flock. They will be also lambing at the same time as ours, so that'll be in March, so they are basically at the same pregnancy stage as the others, so we should have lambs from them soon. And they've got their last bit of silage at the feeder barrier, slowly eating away at it. And then we've got the Keenan parked up, Gator sheet trailer with the bushes, JCB mini digger, Farmerson's golf, oil tank, ducks, and in the shed in the back we've got the New Holland mini baler, and we've got the Honda quad. We've got a lot of firewood it's been unloaded there, so we'll start using that soon. We've got the silage wrap, wall bale wrap, lawnmower, John Deere mower, McHale wrapper, class rake and the class baler. And we've got the chickens knocking about outside the shed. Now, this is something you may have not been expecting. So, the farmer, before he did farming, he did quite a bit in construction, or building I suppose, and he still had some of the kit, hence the digger, the trailer, the Ivor Williams and the disco. Now he still does a little bit of it, but he mainly does farming, so he does like pricing for roofs and that, and small little jobs. Now this one, I suppose you could say he's been keeping it a secret. So he's had this parked at the other farm. Now she's just come back from being resprayed and having the stickers been put back on her, as he bought her about 2007, something like that, right about then, so he's had her a while. The paint was starting to peel, so yeah, so he's got the Dici stickers and the Pegasus stickers put back on. So for any of you who don't know, it's a Dici Pegasus. It's basically a bigger version of a telehandler. As you can see, the boom goes quite high, so we'd have no problems getting to the shed. He's also got a man cage there, which can extend out either side, and he's also got a crane there for it, just in case he needs it. Now, he has tested the pallet forks on it. He hasn't tried the bale spike or the muck grab, although he wouldn't really need to use them, as that's what the telehandler would be doing. The telehandler bucket doesn't fit on it, but I suppose we could just use the telehandler if we need a bucket. So yeah, so this will be living here, as he'll try and get this on jobs, which will probably take a couple of weeks, but you know, it's getting money in. So yeah, it's quite a big machine, as you can tell. So she'll be living here, and during the summer, probably mainly, she will be out doing jobs, which may or may not include a tractor. She is road legal, so she can go on the road, so she doesn't need a low loader. So yeah, so you wouldn't have a problem taking it anywhere. So he'll probably be off the farm, obviously when using it, as it's quite an expensive machine. I believe originally when he bought it new, he paid 30 grand for it, and that was in an auction. So yeah, so he was planning on selling it, but he thought there still could be jobs, because obviously he's mainly doing farming now. There was no point in having it, but he can still use it as he does little bits and that. A couple of people have asked him, and he said, sorry, I don't have the kit for it, because at the time she was obviously getting resprayed and stickers put on her. So she'll be living here, probably in the cow shed, as it's the only shed we really have for her, and obviously with her being outside, probably not the best, because that's what happened last time. She was mainly outside, and then ever since she's got her back from painting and stickers on, he's just kept her at the other farm in a shed. But he's hoping he can start getting it out now, especially for, I believe he's got a job soon, and it's a tree, because there was, obviously we've had a couple of storms already this year. I think we've had 2, and it's only the 2nd month in, and they want to cut a tree down just to stop it from falling if there is a storm. They'd rather cut it down before it falls over. So he'll be doing that, and probably the man cage and a chainsaw, and maybe the crane to lift it. So yeah, so she'll be living here. I suppose it's a new-ish piece of kit, new to the farm anyway. Then we've got the T6, 616, 6920S all packed up, spearhead edge cutter, John Deere chair forager, 30 bags and a 30 spread in the back of the shed there. A yard scraper, so there will be used soon for mucking out the cows and sheep. And we've got the cows there in the shed with their silage there. Telehandler parted up. She's not actually that much smaller than the Jeep, but I suppose they are basically similar. Just obviously she's got a picker boom. Then we've got the bale trailer here, and as you can see, we've got all the sheets and tyres on the bale trailer. And if you look over to the pit here, the pit is empty, so we finished the silage. So that there, and what the sheep have, is the last of the silage. So that's us onto the bales now. 1 a week probably, and 1 for each. So that's 2 bales a week. It normally lasts them a week. And then obviously if all the cows, because obviously they'll finish calving before the ewes, they will have their bales out in the field when they're out in the field, and then when all the sheep are in the field, if we have any bales left over, they will just be given to them in the shed, or in the field. So currently we've got the buck rake, cane, silage trailer, and a flatbed I4 Williams in the pit, herb stump trailer, McHale bale spikes, turning on the bucket, and a bale stack, all there. Then here we have the Fleming Dub balers there, still sort of parked up there. And then in the field, in the sheep field, we've got the Farmer's Son in the 5612 with the new Marshall muck spreader. He's just spreading a bit of muck in here to help this field grow and this field. Now, slight problem, I suppose you could say, is he has to go to the other farm to load up with muck, because we don't keep it here. So we keep it at the other farm. So he's going to have to go back and forth. But yeah, so this is obviously his first load, probably lasting the whole field. And then obviously this field will be another, probably half load, as it's smaller than this one. So yeah, he's just spreading a bit of muck there to help it grow ready for bales this summer. So yeah, a couple of new things on the farm today. Then coming down the lane here, we have the New Holland T7300 with the Contractors 2500 gallon NC roadside tanker. So obviously they're doing a bit of slurry currently. Now you might be wondering why the T7's on the NC. They have actually bought the T7 off the farmer, and sold the Valtra. So they've had the Valtra since 2021 or 22, and they just decided to do it as a change. But they still wanted something big, so they went for the T7. So now it's the T7 and the 6210R, which will be their main two tractors that you'll see. But yeah, so they didn't want to keep the Valtra, so obviously they wanted to change, and you know, you get a bit of money back. Obviously if you sell the Valtra, some of that can go towards the T7. So the local farmer who normally has a T7 now hasn't got the T7. I don't know what tractor he's got. I don't know if he's got a new one or not. But yeah, so they've got the T7 now, and they're just doing a bit of slurry there, one of their drivers. Then behind him we have quite a small New Holland compared to the T7. We've got Mark in his little New Holland there, and he's got a little trailer there, and he's just been giving some mini bales to a couple of sheep he has in the field. He'll be bringing them in soon, as they'll be lambing, I think, towards the end of this month. So he lambs a bit earlier than us, I think a week or two before we start. So yeah, so he's just behind him there. Now, as you see, the modern compared to the older New Holland, and the size difference. But yeah, so a lot of new things going on around the area. So be sure to guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and bye.